Let's go. Good evening. Welcome to Psychics on Radio, Angels on Air. You're with International Psychic Medium Lesley Spaliviero, and welcome to my show. This is show number 63 for a Sunday night. Just got to wipe my screen because I can see some weird light in the background. I don't know if it's spirit yet or me and we are on show 63. And I can't believe I was just saying to Ellie, she's in the background, just saying that how quick it's already the middle of April already, and we're just flying through this life. It's like time's been sped up. That's what I reckon. I don't know. Pass. I just come back home from my friend's place down the road, and we just had a good get together and watched the old-fashioned Live Aid on the big screen. So that was from 2012, I think it was, which was pretty cool. All the old songs, Queen, Tom Jones, everything like that. So welcome to the show. Tell me where you're from, suburb, state, country, county. I can see you're already on point there, guys. So we've got Geraldine Carlton. Jill Polgo, she's first off the rank. Hello there. We've got Geraldine Carlton from Northern Ireland. Thanks for joining me this morning. Don't say morning because morning is a spell word, and that means you're mourning. So say things like grand rising, Geraldine. We've got Amy Tunningsley. She says hello. So even hello is a hell-o. So words are spells, guys. It's so good to see you too. Rachel Hutchinson, hello. Grand rising from Jen Hill. There you go. Love from Novia. Oh, the screen's going really fast. Nova Scotia, Canada. Thanks for joining me. Angela Foote is from New Zealand. Thanks for joining me. Rachel Hutchinson from Scotland. She says morning again. Tracy Gibson, hello. Michelle Coburn, hello. Michelle, I still got your necklace on. My boss, I've got him and his wife bought me this gold, white gold with diamonds, L. I don't know if you can see it. It's got diamonds in it. So I wear that one as well. For my birthday, they bought it for me. Wendy Merce Martin says hello. As she says, Leslie, Ellie, Snitzel and Bob. So Snitzel's over there on her chair asleep. And Bob's in his outfit, snoring underneath my feet. So there you go. Rhonda Dunn from Bulli in Wollongong. Thanks for joining me. Helen Mansell she says, good day from, that's another good way of putting it, good day from England. I love that. So tell me where you're from, guys. Suburb, state, country, county. We've got here Karen Dennison Rogers from Seaford in Victoria. Thanks for joining me. Yes, we'll come back to you. We want to say hello to a few people first there, Karen. I'll write your name down. I had my beginner's workshop last night, and for $33.33, they got 5 hours worth of me talking. That's how much they learnt in one night. It was a big night. I'm still recovering from it. So we went from 7 till midnight, which was really good. A lot of information and a lot of things I've done. I'm doing another workshop on the 29th of April, so another 2 weeks, as I am doing the intermediate. But some people, if they missed this one, they can go into that one because I'll cover some of the stuff from the beginner one. So we've got Joanne Howard from Waterview Heights in New South Wales. Where's that? Where's Waterview Heights? Sounds very pretty. Geraldine Grand, yes, Grand Rising it is then. Even like well done, Geraldine. Even Helen Mansell said, good day. That's another good one too. I like that one. Thanks for that information. Yeah, so remember that words are spells. That's why they call it spelling, okay? Rachel Hutchison, never had a reading from you. Would love one if chosen. If not, I'll get my day. Yeah, beautiful, Rachel. About time someone's being patient. And some people expect to come on here and then they go, oh, they send about 50 messages. I don't even see them sometimes because there's so many other messages, and then they expect me to do a reading straight away. But thank you for being patient, because that's how it should be. There's always someone else that's worse off, guys. Carrie Burgess from Auckland. She's saying hello, Snitty. Snitty's asleep. She'll probably wake up a little bit later. I don't know. She's got a tail curled around her nose. I'll take a photo of her for you and I'll show you. She's really cute. She's all curled up in a little ball.
it's also really cute because my cat's the exact same way right now.
Oh, really? Where I can't see her.
Oh,
Let me
just
put
here.
you on the screen, Ellie. One sec. Where is she?
Just there.
Oh, bless her. Look, this is
I
my
just woke her
schnitzel
up.
with a tail around the nose. We've got
This is
both cats.
Mitzi.
Oh, Mitzi, cutie. But look where Schnitzel's tail is, right around her nose. It's like she wants to keep the nose warm. She's really cute. She's not even. She couldn't even care if I'm talking or not. She doesn't care less. So um, I'll take a photo of Bob. So this is Bob underneath my feet. Like that's my leg. That black thing on this side here where my fingers are is my leg. And that's Bob in his little elf outfit. He's in his little, whatever you want to call it, bed, his little pink bed. He's really cute. Oh, beautiful, Helen Mansell. She says, I'm listening while cooking a Sunday roast. I'm going to do one of them next weekend. You've made me think about that now. I haven't done one for a while because it's been so hot, but now it's getting colder. I want to do that. Melissa Lee, hello. How are you? Or I should say hello. Good day. It's really hard not to say that, is it? Tracy Gibson, my cat is in the exact same position too. They're all curled up like little balls. How cute. Glennis Lacey, good evening, Leslie Spirit Ellie. All here with to enjoy the evening. Also, a crazy cat lady. There you go. My daughter loves my cat, her cat, I should say. If the cat does something wrong, which is rare, she'll still blame the dog, even if the dog wasn't even there. She loves the cat. So we've Carrie Burgess said they are so sweet. We have 4 cats and I adore them. That's beautiful. Wendy Merce Martin said bed, elf, bed. Okay, it's cute. Lorraine Watson, it's been a while since I've been on to view. I'd love some guidance on work prospect, please. We'll come back to you there, Lorraine. And I wrote Karen's name down, but I forgot to write the other ladies down too. Let's pull in some more spirit guys. So I'm just going to go back. Geraldine's from Northern Ireland, that's right. So if you're new to the page, it looks like there's a lot of people that I know on here. If you're new to the page, I'm an international psychic medium. I do direct messages from spirit straight through. The messages all come on from my right. So left brain hemisphere is your conscious mind, and your right brain hemisphere is subconscious mind, which does all the work in the background. When you're sleeping, when you're not concentrating, it's always functioning in the background 24/7. So that's the side that speaks to spirit. That's the side that aligns with the universe, everything like that. So when you're talking and you're feeling something that you do not desire, then you're still putting it out to the universe. So you don't say things like, I can't afford this, I can't afford that, I'll just get by to the end of the week. Because what happens? You just get by to the end of the week. So you got to make sure that you say things that you want. And last night we did some affirmations and we did some, what do you call it? I wrote them down here. Where are they? So we did some like how to attract. I just used the example of money. So how to attract money. I gave them 21 days of affirmation. If you say certain things 3 times a day, 3, 6, or 9 times a day for 7 days and 21 days, etc. So it just depends on the person. So 3 times a day for 7 days, a lot of people say when you're doing your affirmations. We also did a manifestation little exercise as well. So that was pretty cool. Okay, let me go forward. So tell me where you're from, suburb, state, country, county. I always love to know who I'm helping around the world. Oh, that's very cute. Rachel Hutchinson, she says, I have 2 dogs, one currently cuddling in. Well, if you see my videos on Snitzel, she's always like trying to bury herself underneath my armpit. And then she will like cuddle me and stick her claws like this and scratch me, and not scratch me, but like squeeze. And then she'll stick the leg over my arm. She's very cute, very funny. Ah, beautiful. Renee Ray Louise says, I love that everyone is talking about cats. Confirmation I've come to the right place tonight. That's beautiful. Lorraine Watson, thank you so much. Stevie Ludlow, hi. Hey, my name's Stevie Ludlow from Australia. Please help me if you get anything from anyone. So, Stevie, what does that ring a bell? Do I know you? Because Stevie, are you one of my other friends of Rachel? Because that's the only person that I know is a Stevie. But I might not. There might be two Stevies in the world, but yeah. We'll just say hello to a few more people, and then we'll start doing readings, guys. So if you want to have a free reading, come over to the main page, Psychics on Radio, Angels on Air. You'll see me there. It's the main page. I have another page, Psychic Medium Lesley Spaliviero, but I don't do much on that page because this page gets more traffic, so I have to answer more to this one. So come over to the main page if you're on one of the group pages or YouTube or Twitch or Rumble. We're streaming across 2, 4, 6, 7 platforms tonight. And we're all live. I'll check something in a minute when Ellie does the readings, the validations. I just wanted to check something to see if I'm live on this other page. Yeah, beautiful. Okay, beautiful. So for the people that are on the group pages, and you need to come over to the main page, Psychics on Radio, Angels on Air, I just noticed. Lorraine Watson, I'd like to learn all about that. So if you want to learn more about pulling in spirit and linking to spirit or the universe or manifestation or affirmations, anything like that, my courses are really cheap. That I don't put them up so much. I just cover the costs of everything. So there's another event coming up. It's an intermediate one, but I might even change it into a beginner's one. Depends on the feedback. And the feedback from last night was really good, so everybody enjoyed it. I don't think anybody wanted to get off the live off the Zoom because we were there till like midnight. It was crazy. I was exhausted. I think I hit a wall at 11 o'clock. So Wendy Merce Martin, I tried your time to slow down. When my daughter panicked, it worked. Validate to you. Thank you. Yes. So when you're when you are running shorter time or anything like that, or you want spirits, there's a couple of things that I do spiritually with my gift, and that is asking for more time. Like if I'm running late for something and I know I've got a few more things to do in the morning or in the afternoon or whatever it is, I always say to spirit, slow time down for me. Can you slow time right down so I can still continue to pace it at a fast pace to get ready or get out the door or whatever it is. But spirit will slow time down for me, and it works every time. I swear to God, it works. So try that. Another tip too is I said this last night on my event, that when I had, I was exhausted one night after, I think it was either radio or a Tuesday night, and it was really late, and I got to bed late and I was exhausted, and I rolled over and I forgot to put my alarm clock on. So I just said in my head, oh God, Spirit, will you just wake me up, at about 5 to 6, because I've got to get up early in the morning, and just please do that. If I miss this, getting up early, I'm going to be in trouble, because I need to get out the door. So sure as ever, at about 5 to 6, so it would have been about 10 to 6, 5 to 6, something like that in the morning, my daughter comes running in my room, and all I could hear was my blind hitting and bang, 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 getting faster and faster and faster, hitting the window of the bathroom, the sides of the bathroom window. It was getting faster and faster. It was going, and I could feel this like whirlwind around the house. It was like a cyclone. And my daughter comes screaming, running into the room. Mom, there's a cyclone around the house. Mom, wake up. And I said, I'm awake. I can hear it too. And sure as ever, I said, oh, this is crazy, because I looked at the time, it was about 5 to 6, and it wouldn't stop. And she says, Mom, I looked out the window, it was like going round and round. It's just like it's above a house. And she was freaking out. And I said in my head, I said, Spirit, okay, I thank you. You can stop that now. I'm awake. I kid you not. I swear, within 5 minutes, it was all gone. No storm, no wind, no nothing. So try that as well and see what happens. Okay. There's another couple of tips that you can have as well, which is like asking your angels to find parking spots at the shop, things like that. lots and lots of stuff, lots of tips that I get with you to connect with spirit. Oh, there you are, Bob. Lots of things I can share with you on my workshops so that you can connect with spirit and start drawing in spirit and making sure that they're doing their job to protect you, as well as doing their job to, keep the cycle of your life going, if that makes sense. So, and I don't mean that you're going to pass. I just mean that just keep everything tickety-boo, like in order, so that you can keep everything moving and going in the right direction. So what have we got here? Oh, wow. Go figure. Isn't it funny how spirit just drawn me to that? Helen Mansell, she says, hi, any spirit guidance on my son, Sam? He's in America at the moment, enjoying some chill time before entering the World Dance Championships, dancing for England. Go figure. Wow. I just see, like, when the judge holds the person's arm up like that, that's what I just saw. I just saw that, and I just saw like trophy or something. Do they give trophies? I wouldn't have a clue. Helen, do they give trophies? What type of dancing does he do? Is it like, what's it called? The hip hop or swinging their legs around? Like I just see him doing Barani in the air or something. Did he actually do gymnastics or something like that before when he was a kid? I don't know why. I just saw him flicking his leg up. You've got to keep us posted, Helen. We'll all do a prayer for you tonight to make sure that he gets what he wants. Sounds really beautiful. So Janice Robinson from Louisiana, thanks for joining me. Oh, okay, righto. Fair enough, Stevie. Yes, Debbie, you have to be patient too, lovey. If you're new here, you've got to start and see what the flow is here, okay? Because a lot of people have been on here for a while and they understand how I operate. So just be patient, love. Yeah, so you're on the main page, Stevie, okay? You're on the main page, so you're actually here. Yeah, thanks, Amy. Okay, let's go. Yeah, exactly, Kerry Burgess. That's exactly right. So if you're new to the page, it's whatever spirit draws me to. So this is how I operate, all right? I look to my right. This is the my Facebook page that I use, and I only read your question. I can't see your name. You can see I can't see your name. Sorry, your face. I can't. Oh God. I can't see your faces. I just get a feeling, and spirit tells me where to stop. I don't use no cards. Look, this is my desk. Nothing. Okay. I just use a pen and draw. Right. So that's how I work. And you've got to be patient. You can't just come on my page, and I'm very black and white. I call it out, and I'm very straightforward. So you can't just come on the page and then just expect to have a full-blown 10-minute reading. I don't operate like that. I do this to share my gift around the world. I've been doing this for 334 live shows. So I'm very much ahead of the game here, and whatever spirit draws me to, it'll draw me to, okay? So I've written down some people's names, but I don't feel like this is the right time yet. And I don't even have to write down names. I can just go bang, 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 okay? You need to actually understand how I operate. And if I'm drawn to you, if spirit says stop, then all the messages will flow. So how I get my messages is all the clairs. So the smelling, the seeing, the feeling, especially the feeling. Thank you, Harvey. I just got that. Isn't it funny how I was just thinking about what that title, Wendy's prayer just came through, and it's looking to spirit to come through. And I was just literally going to say it. How cool is that? Beautiful. Thank you. What'd she say? Okay. Beautiful. Thank you, Harvey. And so how I get my messages are all on my right. Okay. So spirit for everybody. Left brain is conscious mind. Like I've said, right brain is subconscious mind. So subconscious mind is what talks to the universe. So whatever you're thinking, feeling, saying, or doing, is what you're putting out to the universe. So how I'm drawn is whatever comes through here on my right. And if I'm scrolling through the screen and I just keep scrolling, or I go back and forth, Spirit will say, go back up, go back down. And I have to stop, because the actual comment that comes on my screen, any one of these, right, as I'm going, right, as I'm going through, and I just stop, and Spirit will just say, like, hold it there, or he'll highlight it in a bright white color. Okay, so that's what he'll do for me. So people have to be patient, because there's a lot of people on here that need help. So let me go back. Where was I now? So, and I do the remote viewing. So it's exactly how you see when you come out of the shower in the mirror. The mirror is a little bit misty, so that's what happens. And Spirit will actually show me everything. Okay, so my I have to hold back. So what I do before my shows, or if I think of it, sometimes I don't even do it, because I know Spirit knows. I should know after 334 shows. I say, give me everything as a smorgasbord. I want everything. I don't care what it is. Just show me everything, because I know what I can say on live media. And I know what I can say on live radio as well, because I do radio every Monday night from 9 to 11. That's tomorrow night for us. And so Spirit gives me everything. So I can just choose what I want from the smorgasbord of information that he's given me. And my numbers are pretty accurate. And if it doesn't resonate with you, then you need to write that number down, or you can come back and watch the video later, because all my 370 shows are on my Facebook page. So you can come back anytime and watch it and play it back. And how I work is I feel things, I get the pain, I get a lot of pain from people. So I get rid of that first. I get a lot of numbers, I get names, sometimes I get suburbs. I don't really focus on that. I don't really care about that too much, but I'd like him to do that. But yeah, that's how I operate. But if you're on one of the other group pages, because we're streaming live across 7 platforms, not 1, but 7. Look, I can show you what they are. Just 1 second. I'll just take a photo of that there. Here we go. So this is the platforms that I run across. So if you're on, see those platforms there across the top? So I run across 7. So that's why I have Ellie there in the background to help me to get people from the other pages over to this main page, so I can see all the questions, because otherwise it becomes really, really chaotic. You can imagine me trying to jump from page to page. Well, that's impossible. I can be good, but I'm not that good. So let's go. You're welcome, Stevie. So sometimes I've read for people and they're not on the page, and they come back the next night, and then all of a sudden I say, well, I just read you last night. So never mind. So who we got here? So we've got Karen, and I can't remember what her question was, but I'm just going to do, this was Karen from the start. Let me just quickly go back. I'll quickly find her name. I want to just make sure I get Karen Dennison Rogers. That's right. And what was the question? Evening from Seaford in Victoria. I hope you, Leslie, Ellie, are well. I would love a reading if you are drawn to me, please. So I don't know why, but on my face here, my right side of my face, I feel like there's someone that's had a grazing or issue, or some form of scratching or something like that, or a burn. I don't know. It just looks, or bruising. Actually, it looks like bruising now. So right side of face, like someone's been hit, or and I see a little bit of swelling as well. So near the eye, so it looks like someone, and I feel pain here, like in the side of my head. So has someone been hit or has been impacted here or anything like that? Because this is not painful, but it's annoying pain. You know, like when you get concussion. I feel like they've either been playing a game, looks like a game of football or something like that, and they've had issues, and they've been hit here on the side of the face, like a bit of concussion, bit of bruising, bit of swelling, but later the bruise is going to come out if it hasn't already come out. If that's not right now, it would have been in the past, or it's coming up in the future if this person's playing football. And this is a male, okay? And I also feel like there's a lot of anxiety around you, Karen, and I also get the number 12 around you. So the number 12, 1 to 2 is 3 in the month of March. I'm also getting like a pinging in the ovaries as well, left side of ovaries. And I feel like there's some issues around there, or some cycle issues or something with a female. I'm not sure if this female looks like about 25, 26, maybe a bit older. Okay, and I'm also hearing the word well. So why am I hearing well? W-E-L-L. Well or welling, dwelling. I don't know. I don't understand. I don't know why. I just have to say what I get. Otherwise, the messages will stop. So dwelling or well, I just saw well. W-E-L-L. It just showed me again. And what's the number 14 to you as well? 1 and 4 is 5 in the month of May. So you've got 1 and 2 is 3. So you've got 12 or 3 or March or December. Okay, and I know December is Christmas time. We're not going to put that in there, but I feel like the Christmas that's just passed has been very, very busy for you. Very, very busy and very, very like you wanted to get ahead, but you couldn't get ahead because it was so stagnant, if that makes sense. Busy but stagnant. It's like 1 minute it was fast paced, next minute just stop, halt, and then it was fast and stop. That's how I'm seeing it. But going forward, I just feel like there's a couple of opportunities. I'm just saying work. Are you thinking of doing like part-time work? Because I heard 3 days, and they're also giving me, gotta get rid of this one. They're also giving me pain here. So, and like even to move my arm, it's very, very painful. And my skin just feels like it's like paper, it's like really, like it feels really weird, my skin. So what's with an elderly lady? I feel like this is an elderly lady. She's had a fall, or someone's had a fall, or some issues with the arm, because there's pain all here. If I touch it like this, it's just hurt. I feel like this is either a broken wrist or arm or something like that, or someone's damaged or hurt their right arm, right forearm, I should say. Injury to that. I feel like this could be either the same person, but I want to say it's 2 different people. And I'll leave that there. If you could type in a big capital validation for Ellie, and then write the validation. And I also get itchy eyes around you, or someone that's got issues with the eyes. I feel like the eyes are just constantly weeping because I can feel like tears. And this is a bit of sadness, but I feel like this is just weeping eyes, like when your eyes weep. So, and I'll leave that there. Thank you. If you could validate that, Karen, that would be amazing. Thank you. So I'm going to go to Lorraine now. Where was Lorraine's question? Let me quickly just find her. There it is. Lorraine Watson. And she said, "Hi, Lesley. It's been a while since I've been on The View. I'd like some guidance on a work prospect, please. And will I move?" Yes, I do feel like it's time for a move. And I'm getting October for you, Lorraine. So around October time is going to be the best time for you. They're saying to me, get out of automatic mode, get into first gear. This is your chance to get everything sorted right now. Okay. If you keep delaying, if you're a person that keeps procrastinating, and you've got the anxiety around it as well, but I feel like that you need to just take that big steps. You're afraid of risk, which is fine. It's cool. But it's time for change, 100%. It just gave me 555. So look up the angel numbers 555, okay? And who's the person around you that has the issues with the throat and is swallowing? I feel like this is an elderly lady as well. She's showing me in the bed, and she's showing me in the, what do you call it, in hospital. And I feel like this person's either in palliative care or in hospital or in a bed similar to that at home, because I can't quite see the outside building, but I can see her bed. And she's just looking at me. She's really cute. She's actually just leaning over the bed, holding onto the railing, just like looking at me, like she's here. It's like the bed's here in my office, and she's just rolled over and just looking at me, like looking over top of the little side rail that holds her in. This is an elderly lady. This is not a child. And I feel like that she's had issues with the head, something also with the head here as well, like migraines or aneurysm, stroke, something with the mind, okay? Something with the brain. They're saying to me. She's saying to me, wipe my eyes. She cries a lot, this lady. She's in bed holding the blanket up and just like tears, like sorrow, really sadness. A lot of sadness, this lady. It's really sad. She's also showing me the number 16 around you as well. So what is that? 167 and the month of July. So a lot of people in the last, say, 4 weeks have been getting 16. I don't know what the hell's coming up on 16, but whoever I said it for, you need to prepare yourself, okay? Prepare yourself with food and lots of stuff. Money, have a backup of money. in your hand, not in the bank. So prepare yourselves. 16, and I'm getting 12 around you as well. And who's the person that keeps like sniffling, rubbing their nose, popping their ears? Because I feel like I want to pop my ear, but it won't keep popping. And I feel like that's a male around you. And I do get that anxiety around him as well. So please do a welfare check on him. I feel like this is either a son or a grandson or like a close friend that's a bit younger than you. So, what's up, Bob? You right, mate? Okay, come on. Poor Bob. So yeah, just do a welfare check on this person, okay? This male, because that's really important. Male welfare check. My dog has a esophagus disease on his throat, so he coughs so that he can clear his throat. Even though he can breathe, he actually gets worried. He worries himself, and then he coughs so that he can breathe to open the path up, but he can't. We can't do nothing about it. He's on medication and that. Okay, let's go forward now. So who else was there? It was Stevie. What was the question? Where's Stevie? Stevie. Please help me if you get anything from anyone. Okay, righto. Okay, what do we get, Spirit? I don't know why, but I get like my neck creaking here, and I feel all pain, it's like I've slept the wrong way, you know? And I feel like that's on the right side of the neck. And I'm also getting right side of between the shin bone, like the outside part of the knee down to the ankle. And here you are sitting like this all the time, okay? So it's like you're really tense, really, really quite a tense person. And you're worried about everything. It's like you chew your nails. Are you chewing your nails, or is there a younger girl around you that chews the nails? Because they're showing me like this. But this neck is like posture. Oh, I hear my shoulder crack. Wow, that's what your shoulder does. Did you hear that crack? This is a right shoulder. My shoulders don't do that. Shoulder cracking. And see how I picked that up, guys, with the shoulder? Oh, see, I can't get that shoulder up. That hurts. Did you injure your shoulder? Did you injure like the right side, or picking up something, or reaching, whatever it was? But as I feel like there's a weakness in the right shoulder cracking and weakness, or injury, or past injury, like scar tissue. Show me someone helping you with your arm. Did you or someone have their arm in a sling? Did you or someone have like their arm in a sling? Because I see the arm in a sling at one stage. Or is that a younger person, younger female that's tripped and fall, or what is it? Because I see two people here. Because my readings are so fast, so mini readings, because they are mini readings. I'm going to try and just give you everything that I get straight away without trying to decipher it all. So that's up to you guys to do that. But I'll leave it there. The message for you there, Stevie, is just to keep doing what you're doing. I feel like you're stuck in quicksand at the moment. It's time for change for you as well, okay? So whatever's going on around you, and I feel like this is around the house, okay? I feel like there's a communication breakdown with some friends and also around the house. I got to write, Nita, because I can't understand my writing. So I just feel like that there's a few misunderstandings. It's like you need to zippity zip. You need to quiet your mind, right? You need to pull back. It's because you're too in the forefront at people. It's like you're a little savage chihuahua, or there's someone around you that's a female. It's like a savage chihuahua. You know, like they'll just bite at anything. They've got to stop because it's not doing their soul any good. So it's time to pull back. It's time to know when to speak. Okay. So it's like someone that bothers you. Sometimes it's better to give them silence than actually say anything to them. Do you know what I mean? So pull back the reins and watch it change. It'll change in the next 2 weeks. Things are going to settle down. Nothing lasts forever. So, and I feel like the quicksand's there because Spirit shows me things in themes as well. So when I see people in the quicksand, it's like, and they show me how far away the rope is for them to pull themselves out of the quicksand. And I feel like you're there, but you're not there, okay, to get yourself out of the quicksand. So it's time for mindset change because you're doing your own head in. It's like you're sitting there and it's like there's all this frustration for nothing because it's like you're doing your own head in, love. So it's time to pull back the reins for everything, because you need to save your soul. Your soul is so important. I said this a lot on my workshop last night. If you don't protect your soul, you don't have no soul. Okay, so that's really important. It gets to you. It'll start to eat you. It makes people sick. So pull back. Okay, it's okay to help people. It's okay to be kind to people and everything like that. But when you got the vampires out there, the people that tax your time for nothing, and waste your time and stuff like that, it's time to know when to pull back. This is you, Lovey. Okay, it's time to know when to pull back. That's the message for you. So I think I said Helen Mansell dancer for the Helen Mansell. Where is she? For her son. I just see like one arm going up. It's like second place, or I see a trophy, but I don't like to say that, but I see a trophy as well. Okay, let's keep going. Yes, Dylan Martin, good evening. Hello. Well, I shouldn't say hello. I should say good day. Leslie, how are you doing this evening? Yes, good. I'm actually a bit tired. My workshop went for 5 hours last night. It was a long one. What else have we got here? Let's go forward. I just want to keep going forward because I feel like I'm really behind. Over to you there, Miss Ellie.
So Karen Dennison Rogers said, I don't know, bruised face on right arm wrist pain. Then she also said, I do a lot of hours now, including weekends, and I also pet sit, so I haven't time to work anymore. End of April I get a praise for my job. I started this year late. Last year was very busy working long hours and then no work for 2.5 months. So that's where I was stagnant around Christmas. I work in aged care again now, and that is full on in dementia. Thank you for the reading.
There you go. Okay, well, she wrote something else. Oh, Helen Mansell wrote. Okay. Helen Mansell just wrote something. She said, yes, they get gold, silver, bronze medal. They also get huge trophies. And last year got world champion rings made. Oh, that's beautiful. Last year, Sam won gold. Well, that might be what I'm seeing, the trophy. Won gold for England with his all-boy hip-hop. I said hip-hop team, Genesis. They made history as the first ever all-boy team to go to America from England and win gold. That's brilliant. Can you send me the video? I'd love to see that. I've got a lot of dance things that I follow. So I love watching it. It's so cool. They're so talented. We were just practicing at my friend's place how to do dancing. And do you think we could put anything together? No. We're all drunk, but I didn't even drink. So it was quite funny. He works so hard, a beautiful soul who puts in over 100%. That's why he's so good, because he's putting the effort in. He loves it. I love it. You're such a proud mum. Well done. He's danced since he was very, very young. He's so grounded and fab. Yeah, that's beautiful. Well done. Don't let anything get in his way to upset his soul either, That's beautiful. You should be proud too, Lovey. It's just tell everybody. Okay, let me go forward. So going back to Karen, she said, I don't know bruised face or right arm wrist pain. Well, then be careful the next couple of weeks, 2 to 4 weeks, Karen, because I don't say these things or see these things for no reason, unless it's somebody else that was next to you when I was reading for you. So, yeah, Rita Hope. Yeah, she says, poor doggy. Yeah, that's Bobby's all right. He eats like a horse. He's a cutie. I carry him up and down the stairs. I do physio on him. He's very cute. He's in his little bed again. So, Jody Russell, good evening, beautiful souls from Central Coast. Hello there. Right. Michelle Cobham, your angel wings have appeared once again. Yeah, last night was really weird because this is exactly the same spot, because you can tell I don't move because of the angel wings behind. Last night we did the workshop, and it was the same computer, same spot, everything, and everyone was was like Harvey was there, and she'll vouch for this. And we were saying, 1 minute the wings weren't there, and then by the end of it, my wings had shown up. It was so weird. It wasn't there at the start. My wings had shown up, and then you could see like the wings behind me. It was so weird. So yeah. Okay, let's go. Let me go back a bit. I need to go back. Spirit saying go back. Where up we spirit. Carrie Burgess, she says, I am on fire with parking spots now. My 3 babies, 11, 10, and 3, all call them in and thank Spirit too. That's so cute. Oh, I had an old work colleague, and I said to him, he was 67. And I said to him, I said, when we get to, and I saw we were driving to this customer. And I said to him, there's going to be a parking spot right outside the front door, so we won't have to carry everything up the stairs this time. He goes, oh, yeah, all right, whatever. I go, just wait and see. Anyway, we forgot about it. Half an hour later, we get to the customer, and I am at the lights, and I see the spot right out the front door. And I said, hey, look there, look what's there. And he goes, what? And I said, that parking spot I was talking about. And he looked at me, and I go, now thank the parking angels like this. He goes, oh, thank you, parking angels. So yeah, but it was there, definitely there, the spot. All right, let's keep going. Okay, let's keep going here. Thank you. Retta, hope. Hello, beautiful. Hope you're doing good. Yes, I'm a bit tired. We did a 5-hour event last night for the beginners workshop that I conducted. So there's another one coming up in 2 weeks' time. So if you want to join it, join that one. It's going to be good. Got lots of stuff to do with it. Like we do affirmations, we do manifestation, we do readings, we do everything. Motivational stuff. Okay, I'm going to go forward. My stomach keeps growling. I don't know who's hungry here because I've eaten. Oh, thank you, Rachel Hutchinson. She says, like above, message guidance, general reading if chosen. I've watched you a few times, always spot on with your readings. Thank you, Rachel. Very beautiful. Helen, I just saw your name there again. Helen Mansell. Send me your son's video. I'd love to see it. So, all right, what do we got here? Just a general reading. I feel like your mouth is very, very dry, and throat. So it's like you got dehydration. Okay. They also show me the bloodstream as well. And I feel like this has got, like, what do I say, like heavy metals and stuff like that. They also give me like pain in the neck. It's like you need to sit up straight because I feel like you're all forward. Okay, so we've got to get you back sitting up straight, back and neck. Really bad posture. And I'm also seeing too. Why am I seeing like ballet shoes or ballet dancer? Who's that around you? They also give me number 17 around you. 1 and 7 is 8 in the month of August as well. So lots of things coming up for you in August. So we're in April, May, June, July, August. So 4 months. Lots of things changing upside down for the better. Yeah. I just feel like sometimes you feel like you're stuck in the mud. That's what I'm getting. And you don't have a lot of anxiety, but when you get it, you get it. It's like full on for you. Okay. But I feel like that you're stuck in the mud. It's like you've got your feet planted on the ground, which is really good, Rachel. But sometimes you get stuck there. You can't move, So it's time to look at those factors that are holding you there and just, push yourself through. You got to get all your ducks in a row. If you haven't got your ducks in your row, you can't walk forward, But I'm also getting 13 around you. 1 and 3 is 4, and the month of April. So I feel like this month was birthday, anniversary, or memorial. They also give me pain in the nose. So what's with the nose? Was there like a nose job or something with the nose or sinus, or what's with this part here, like all the way down here? I feel like it's either sinus or some infection or something in my face. It's not me because I didn't have it. Like sinus pain or migraines, like in the eye, something around here. It's like they're showing me either scar or someone with a scar into the brow as well. And do you have a father figure around you that had issues with the heart? Because I feel like I've got a male here with issues with the heart. And I'll leave that there. Lots of things coming up for you though, Rachel. Lots of stuff going on around you though, but calm the farm. That's the message for you at the moment, okay? Like I'm getting pain in my left hand, oh sorry, my right hand again. This person, they're saying to me this person's dyslexic. They've got like itchiness on one side. They call it the left hand when it's the right hand. They don't know how to decipher. So I feel like there's like a bit of memory loss here. And I feel like this could be the father figure. And I'll leave that there. But message for you is just calm the farm, okay? Things will change. It's 2 to 4 weeks, things are going to change. So don't worry, it's going to be fine. Look up, be happy. Expect good things and it'll come. Janice Robinson's from Louisiana as well. Okay, over to you there, Ellie. There you go.
So Lorraine Watson said, I think it's me with the throat thing. I've got chronic sinusitis, which causes heavy
sinusitis. I was trying to say it as you were saying it. Oh, I can't say it.
Which causes heavy head mucus and cough. I'm not sure who the old lady looking over the bed railing. My mum was in palliative care but didn't do that before she passed away. October for moving a new job. Wait and see. True, I do procrastinate and I don't want to make the wrong choice. Welfare check on a male. Not sure. I've got 3 grandsons and another coming very soon. Number 16, July. Not sure.
But did I? But I did. So I did the reading for her. Yeah. Okay, then hold that 16 then, okay? So if you're not sure about it, like I said that people have been getting a lot of 16, Lorraine, so brace yourself for the July. So it's either 16, 7 or July. So I've been getting that for everybody for the last month or so. So let's go forward. Okay, we've done that one. If I've missed your question, then send it again, guys, because sometimes I can't see it all because there's some people when they chat to each other on here, which I don't mind, it doesn't bother me, but it gets buried in the background and I can't see it. Beautiful. Lisa D, she said, for the last week, I keep seeing 222, 444, 555. Today I saw 111. Go figure. This is all this awakening stuff for you, So it's like you're starting to see spirits starting to talk to you. The angels are starting to talk to you. It's getting really, really full on. So you'll start getting other messages too. They just showed me shadows. So you're similar to me. You just don't know how to use it. Amy Tunningsy, I get 111, 222 all the time. I have for over a month. That's cool. That's really cool. Helen Manager. Sam does lots of acrobatics. His box splits, twists, and runs in air are incredible. Yeah, that's what I saw, like doing gymnastics or something, like flicking your leg out. Not that I can do it. Oh, Amy Tunningsley, I've reached out to friends asking them to come visit me because I need somebody close right now, trying to manifest somebody will come. That's beautiful, Lovey. Well, you've got a whole bunch of friends in here, girl, so just rest assured that you're not by yourself, Amy. You always got, somebody in here. So, streaming live 3 nights a week this week. I'm not sure about Wednesday, but streaming live tomorrow night and Tuesday night. So tomorrow night will be 9 to 11 on a live 90.5 FM, and then on Tuesday will be from 10 till midnight. So you've got another 4 hours, lovey, to keep you occupied, Think about what you want there, Amy, okay? So I know you want somebody to be by and close by you now, but think about so if you're by yourself, sometimes what spirit will do is put you by yourself so that it makes you resilient, so that it makes you become really strong, knowing that you're comfortable in being by yourself, if that makes sense. So, and then when somebody comes around, it breaks the peace, like it breaks that peace and quiet in the house, which is good. And I'm not saying they come over and it's chaos, but it's actually good because spirit's teaching you things. So look at it from that perspective. Don't look at it as a sad and, doom and gloom thing, because it's actually a beautiful thing that you can rely on your own independence, not on somebody else to make you happy or make you feel less lonely, if that makes sense. So that's another way of looking at it for yourself. Oh. Janice Robinson, my cousin Daryl was killed last year. Is he at peace? 100%, lovey. They don't go across to the other side. They never go across to the other side, Janice, with feeling any pain, because they can't pass in pain, and they don't feel any like trauma going over. They don't take it with them, if that makes sense. So of course he's just at peace. And I feel like there's going to be justice. I just heard the word justice and I saw it flash out. Okay. I heard justice in my head and I saw it flash out too, Janice. And I feel like this was like unfortunate. They're saying to me wrong place, wrong time. Is that correct? Or who was that around you that was the wrong place or wrong time? Because he's just shown me. Did he have like dark hair, dark eyes? What was his name? Daryl. Who is a Darren as well? Who is a Darren or Dylan or something like that? Or Darren? Did he have a brother or a close mate or close friend or someone that had a similar name, like a Darren or Daryl or Dennis or something like that, a D name? Danny, something like that. I missed it. I feel like that there's another male figure that's actually like really overwhelmed with it all. And it was really sad. I feel like I see a funeral and I just see how like there was a lot of people at the funeral. Okay, a lot of people at this funeral. Was this is going to sound crazy, but I just heard televised. Was this on TV or televised? Or what was in the area where you are that was televised? It just doesn't make sense. I feel like you're going to hear something, and I've got pain in this right arm again as well. But I'll leave it there, and if you could validate any of that, and I'm sorry for your loss too, really sorry. So I feel like there was another male there as well. It's just shown me. Oh, thank you, Harvey. She was a great workshop last night. Met some beautiful ladies. Yeah, we did. We had some beautiful people on the workshop. We had, I think it was 3 ladies from Canada, all over everywhere. It was pretty cool. Okay, I'm going to scroll forward because I feel like I'm really behind. Okay, right, what do we got here? So if I've missed your question, then just post it up again so that I can see it, guys. If you're on one of the other pages, you need to go, or one of the other group pages, you need to come over to Psychics on Radio, Angels on Air. You'll see me there. Oh, Julie Gibson. Grand Rising Lovelies, just popping on, awaking my day. So Julie Gibson was there last night. Jen Hill was there last night. Jess Greaves, hello. Oh, Glennis Lacey, blessings to you. I'm a little overwhelmed tonight. I'll catch up with you tomorrow. Thank you for helping me safe. Oh, Lovey. You don't need to feel overwhelmed, Lovey. All right, let me go forward. Bev was there last night. Thank you, Julie. Carrie Burgess, 100% alone time is an amazing time to learn about yourself and grow. Yeah, it's kind of like the time where you need to say to yourself, what am I going to do to keep myself busy? And you find things, you know. Me and my friends the other night, I was talking to two of my friends. They're both Leos, pretty much born nearly the same couple of days apart. And one of them was saying, "Oh, my son said to go and watch Wednesday, the show Wednesday." So the other one goes, "Yeah, I'm going to watch Wednesday." And I said, "I've already started watching Wednesday." And I seen one of them this afternoon, and she says, "Oh, I can't stop watching Wednesday." So that's what she does now to keep herself occupied because she's got nothing as well. She's got nobody at home as well. I've got nobody here as well. My daughter doesn't live in the home anymore, but I live with the pets. I talk to the pets, but I always keep myself busy, you know. Jess Grieve, she says, I miss my sister. Is she around me? They're always around you, Lovey. They do not go. They only come to me when they want to pass a message on. But I do feel like there's still tears of sadness, you know, lots of pain for you. But things she doesn't want you to be like that though, Jess, you know. So she wants you to get on. Did she have some issue with a smile or had like a dimple? Because she's showing me like a dimple. She says, I'm like you, Lesley, because I got a dimple there. She says, I'm like you, Lesley. I got okay. Who's that around you, Jess, or do you have the dimple? She says, we look the same, but one of us had a dimple. Oh, thank you, Julie Gibson. She said the workshop Angel Divine was so wonderful, fantastic, amazing. Thank you. Oh, Julie, very beautiful. Okay, let's keep going. Bev really said it was great last night. Big thanks, Lesley. Thank you. Poor Bev, she was worried about it, but it turned out to be amazing. And Rachel Hutchinson, over to you there. Ellie?
Rachel Hutchinson said all resonates. My dad's birthday is April 4th, and he does have heart issues, but if not him, I know who. I have been getting a tight sore jaw right side, and I have been told by many to drink more water, as currently getting bother left kidney. The number 13, not off the top of my head, but I see 333 or 33 all the time. My phone's time was 21:23 the other night, and my battery was on 33. Thank you. We'll leave you a review as well.
Oh, thank you. Beautiful. Wow, go figure. I don't put my reviews on. I just do validations, which I've got to do. I was very busy this weekend. Shami Birrell, you're a funny woman. You're an Aries like me, you can tell. I wish I had no one at home. Ha ha ha, she's laughing. Hi, everyone. Oh, see, she's just said, yes, she had a lovely smile, Jess Greaves. She had a lovely smile. What was with the smile, like the dimple? Show me that. She said, Amy, she says, it's true, thoughts can be good, but lately mine have been very dark. I'm trying my best to keep myself focused on good. I'm sure I will get there. So, Lovey, sometimes when you feel like if the thoughts are dark and if the thoughts are not good, okay, not healthy thoughts, then sometimes, and this is going to sound absolutely bonkers, but from some of the stuff that I've seen in some people And I've kind of been educated in the past, and it sounds really crazy, but sometimes it can be like spirit attaching itself to you, making you feel like this, okay? So what I'm going to tell you, Amy, is to get rid of whatever it is around you in that the spirit format, if that makes sense. So you can acknowledge it. I want you to acknowledge everything around you and then send it all off and tell it to go away until you're ready to call it back. So I do feel like you're part of an empath, but I don't know you. I don't think you know how to use it, love. Okay. So I really want you to pull back the reins on people that are toxic around you, because that's going to do your head in as well. But pull back, because you're when you're saying your mind, like, but lately mine have been, your thoughts have been very dark. They shouldn't be dark. And I know that sounds very blasé and basic, and I shouldn't probably be saying that. But if they're dark thoughts, it's got to be telling you something, okay? And sometimes I've seen in the past, for private readings especially, where spirit attaches themselves to different people and they make them feel doomed and gloomed, miserable. I've actually seen one of my other friends, she's a Leo, so I've got 1, 2, 4, 5 Leos around me. And the other one down the road here, she was lying in bed like this. I was telling it on the show, on the workshop last night, and sure as ever, the spirit in her room paralyzed her, and she was just lying in bed with this spirit that hovers over the top of her, and she's felt like she was paralyzed in a bed. So, and it's like this dark mist. It's like when you come out of the shower, like you see the mist and it's really, really clear and it's white and it's beautiful. Well, this mist is like a dark shaded color. It's like someone just, rubbed something out, like a mist. It's like a pale gray mist. It's awful. I don't like it myself. So, and if you're not protecting yourself, so you got to put that white light. So you'll have like the whole outside aura of your body, the whole body in 3D will be bright white light. You need to protect yourself. Okay. So I want you to do this before you go to bed, especially because I feel like you're tossing and turning and not sleeping right and not getting ahead with yourself. Okay. So that'll start taxing your mind as well. So I want you to just white light yourself there, Amy, okay? And then reflect it off. So as soon as you can lock on, I call it locking on. So as soon as you can lock on and put that aura, like this huge white flooding of white aura around you, I want you to turn it into a mirror like a disco ball and reflect it off to people. Okay? Get rid of whatever's going on around you, love, okay? Because you don't need it. And then so this is when people are wide open to spirit or any spirit. It's like me having the whole football team come through the door here, and I've never met them, but there's a whole bunch of spirits and I've never met them, and they are all strangers. And ghosts and spirit are not pets, guys. You can't just have them hanging off you, because they will weigh you down. They will tax your soul. They will take over you. It's like, they say things like, demons and stuff like that. I'm not sure, not 100% sure. But yeah, I don't want to get there. So that's why I ask my spirit guide 100,000% to protect me at all times. I do not want to get on in my life or do every day or any day with anything hanging off me. I want to feel light. And I know when spirit's on my back because I feel heavy and I can't stop sleeping. Okay, so that's another thing. That's another sign. I feel like I'm just weighed down. I feel like I've got a whole football team like piggybacking off me. So that's really important for you to understand that, lovey. So send it off. Get rid of it. You don't need it. Some people say to me, "Oh, I like having spirit around in the house and blah blah blah." And I'm saying, "Well, no, because they might be nice now, but later on they can turn. So get rid of them. You don't need them around. If they're not your spirit, then you don't need them around. And then don't pay for things like what's this one lady that does here in Sydney? What's it called? A ghost rescuer. Out of all things, seriously, charges a fortune to do things over the phone to get a ghost out of your house when you can do it yourself. Like, all you got to do is acknowledge them and say, "I know you're here. I don't want you here. Leave my home. Get out of my house. I don't want you here. Unless I call you back, you're welcome. But if you're not, I don't want you here." You've got to be really firm with them. Well, thank you, Sharon Jordan. She said, "I had a great night last night." Beautiful. Alison Lett, how are you, woman? Haven't seen you for a long time. She says, so nice to finally see you again. Beautiful. Haven't seen you on here for a long time. Alison's from Canada, I think it was, Alison, wasn't it? If you want to share your story, how we know each other, Alison, that would be beautiful. Where was I up to? Right, what do we got here? My whole screen just jumped so much, it's not funny. Where did it go? Oh, where are we up to? I lost the whole lot then. Okay, I've got to go forward. I know where I'm up to now. Leslie Strudwick, how cool is that? Another person with the same name as me. Is there a long-term commitment in my future? Not right now. I feel like after October, lovey. There's lots of things coming up for you after October. I'm just scrolling forward. Oh, there we are. Found it. Yes, Wendy Harvey, she says, a blessing of love and light for you, Amy. Okay, so it's really, really important. Do you see me getting a new job, not getting enough hours of work at the place where I am working now? So, Alison, yes, I do. I do see a new role. I always told you that too in the past. She said, and don't say not getting enough hours of work. You've got to say, I love how they're going to give me more hours. Don't plant the seed with the universe. Go watch The Secret again. Don't plant the seed with the universe for you not to get enough hours, because you're manifesting not getting enough hours. So what's going to happen? You're going to be back on the back foot again. So don't do that to yourself, okay? So Carrie Burgess says, sage yourself and remove any negative attachments and send them back to the white light, never to return. Yeah, so I don't sage myself. I feel I have enough protection around me from my spirit, because I ask him 24/7 to protect me. A lot of people wear, like they wear all the obsidian crystals and put it, like they can't even get up there. Some mediums can't even put their arms up because they've got 6 bags of crystals underneath their armpits, which is funny that they can't put their hands up because all the crystals will fall out. But yeah, I don't do anything like that. I don't do meditation before my shows. I don't need to, and I don't feel like I need to protect myself and burn sage, because I always say to Spirit, I'm always wanting you to protect me 24/7, and that's what he does. Okay, because I rely 100% on him. I don't rely on anything else for protection. I don't even know what sage smells like. But what I know with sage is that apparently Alison Dubois, I've done her course, the one from the show called Medium on TV. She says she's got a video on it on YouTube, and she says when you sage your house, you need to sweetgrass it as well, because the sage takes out good and bad energy, and the sweetgrass puts back all the good energy that you just lost. Yeah, there you go. I just said that before. Amy Tunningsley says, Leslie, I think I am an empath. I am realizing my ex used that to help herself. She has also told me she's trying to work out if she's only stay with me for my emotional support. Yeah, I think I remember this from last week. Now she's gone and I'm stuck in her home. My thoughts just don't stop. I will try what you said. I do feel very weighted down, like something is pushing me under the water, 100%, and I can't save myself. You can save yourself, lovey. This is why you're here, because Spirit doesn't draw me to people for no reason, okay? This is where I've come along with my psychic and whatever else is in the background here that helps me, and then I pull you out of that quicksand, lovey, okay? And we get you protected. She said, I know I can, but trying to believe that is a struggle. It's because you're grieving. It's like you're grieving because you've just had a relationship breakup. She says, I'm not sleeping at night or eating. My head's always hurts and I'm dizzy. You're dizzy because you've got low blood pressure. Okay, that's why you get dizzy. No, not enough food in your body. So if you're going to eat anything, try to eat something. If you don't feel like eating at day, try and eat something before you go to bed, like sweet potato or something that's got a carbohydrate in it, so that your brain can go to sleep, because your brain needs about 120 grams of carbohydrate, good quality carbohydrate, none of the breads and the pastas and the white potatoes. So good carbohydrates before you go to bed, lovey. So that's really important. People can't sleep if they don't have enough carbohydrate in their brain, because the brain needs to function. It needs to do all that subconscious stuff in the background, like that repairing from the 24 hours beforehand. That's what it does. So it can't relax and it doesn't repair. And then that's when people get sick. So, and I'm not saying you're going to get sick, but I want you to understand that when you want, I know you don't feel like eating because you're sad, you're hurting. And when you hurt, you don't feel like eating. Nobody feels like eating. People just drop weight instantly when they're hurting. And that's part of a protection thing that the body will do, that the brain will do to the body. So what it'll do is it'll also store anything that you eat as fat in the system. And I'm not saying you're fat and it won't make you fat. It'll actually reduce your body weight because it needs to survive. So it'll drop. You can lose a lot of weight, but you'll still store some fat in the background so that you can survive, because it doesn't know when it's getting its next meal. Okay. So just remember, if you can't eat, it's because you're sad and you're grieving. But if you're sad and you're grieving and you do feel like you need to eat something, try and eat it before you go to bed, if that's all you can do. Okay. We're here for you, Amy. Sharon Jordan said, I had a great night in your workshop last night. I had the best sleep last night. You know why you had the best sleep? Because of the meditation that I did. Okay. It actually relaxes you. Blessings. Harvey says, a blessing of love and light will protect you, darling. We spoke about this last night in our workshop. Yep, 100%. It was we had to talk about that a lot because there was a lot of people that are empaths in the workshop, and if we didn't cover that, then everyone's wide open. It's like me telling you that you're a psychic or a medium or both, and then leaving you to fend for yourself. It's like I might as well just throw you to the sharks, So yeah, see, Bev Ridley said after the beginners class last night, she had the best sleep too. I've heard this so many times because it's all about the mind. It's like you've activated the mind. You've activated the pineal gland. You've activated a lot of different things last night. Okay. So Nicole Haley says, hello, love. Hope you are well. I would love something on my son if possible. He just had surgery today on his leg. I do feel like he's going to be out of hospital. He'll be out of hospital no time. And I get 2 weeks that he'll be up walking, okay? Or up, crutches. So, and keep smiling. And what you have to do as a mum is you don't always say, oh my God, son, you're going to be in pain if you do that, you're going to hurt this, or you're going to do it. You've got to switch it up. Half the time when people are injured or a parent is worrying about their child, which is normal, is they accidentally plant more seeds with the universe to make them worse, and they don't even realize. Okay, so what you do, Nicole, big tip for you, is with your son's surgery, you say, you can't wait to see my son running again. I can't wait to see my son walking, and I can't wait till he's better and he's out of hospital next week. I can't wait for this. It's going to be awesome. Like say things like that. Don't ever say, oh, he'll never be able to walk again, or because you're planting that seed with the universe for him to fail. You want him to achieve. You want him to believe in he's going to achieve, So the more positive you are, emotions are contagious. So the more positive you are with him, the better. I'm not saying you're not positive, but I'm just giving you like a tip. Because I just feel like that you're worried, but you're not worried, if that makes sense. So Julie Gibson says to Amy, acknowledge this dark and rid of this, dismiss it like Lesley is explaining, and keep doing this until you feel motivated to rise in your day and list amazing things in your day of gratitude and unconditional love and light. That's so true. Very beautiful, Julie. Celebrate everything good and well. So it's sometimes if you allow permission for people to upset you, they will continue to upset you. And I'm not saying that you're allowing her because you're hurting, because it's a relationship breakup, Amy. But with other relationships, guys, if you allow that person or anybody, even if it's a work colleague or a relative or whatever it is, if you allow them permission, or if you say something to them or get upset when they do something to you, they're always going to do it to you, A, and B, you're giving them permission to upset you. So if you don't care what they say about you, if you don't care what they tell people about you, you just don't give a hoot, like me, I'm like that, then you don't give them permission, you win, you empower them because you're not giving them permission to upset you. Okay, that's really important. So Sharon Jordan, Annette Clark Nickerson. She says, Annette Clark Nickerson was there. She said, great night. How are your chickens? Laughing out loud. Sharon Jordan said, I'm glad I didn't dream of them bloody chickens. If I did, it would have been a nightmare. Very funny. Yeah, it was great to meet you all. It's so cool. So Alison Lett, she said, yes, from Ontario, Canada. She says, Lesley saved me and got me through a terrible, terrible time in my life. She truly is a gift from God. Thank you. So Alison was pretty much, yeah, very, very, very sad. Very, very, and this was going back, I think, yeah, did you say a year ago? It was about, oh my God, about 18 months ago, I think, Alison now. And she contacted me in Messenger and I just pushed through, just kept telling her, you're going to do this, you're going to do that, go for this job, go for that job. And sure as ever, she got the job that she wanted. She saved up money and she was helping other people. And she was down to I think it was the last, I don't know, dollar or 15 cents or something when she reached out to me. And it took a lot for her to do that too. She's a very, very resilient and strong lady. So well done, Alison. But Alison, remember, go back and watch The Secret. Don't fall back in the same position as last time. She says, yes, thank you for correcting on my grammar again. I'm bad at that. Fair enough. Okay. Okay, so Deborah Illis, she says, hello, I asked the universe for a nice man to come into my life, and I was out at a social event today, and there was a guy there, and it was his first time there. I think he may be the guy I asked the universe for. What do you think, Lesley? Well, I just see your heart on your chest and your heart on your sleeve. So yeah, just keep looking. That's what I'm hearing. Okay, but keep looking at him, keep looking at everything. Don't just go for the what do they say, the outside cover of the book. You got to know what the inside of the book is as well. So yeah, don't put all your cards on the table. Okay, so you always keep something back. Sharon Jordan says, hi Annette, love to you, sweetie. I'm glad I didn't dream of chickens. Yes, there was a funny running joke of chickens last night. Okay, Sharon, Susan McDonald. Hello there, Susan. Thank you. Absolutely, you're welcome. Okay. Alison Lynch, there's still no contact from my estranged kids. Will I ever hear from them again? Oh, I do, but not right now, lovey. I think I told that to you ages ago too. I just feel like they're still in their own bubble, still in their own bubble. It's like the pain for you is tenfold for them as well as you, if that makes sense. It's like a double-edged sword. It's like two families just smashing, like headbutting, It's best to just be calm and by yourself right now. Amy Tunningsy said, thank you, Leslie. You are a real blessing. All the people here show me that people are good. I appreciate you helping me cope with all this. Yeah, that's what we're here for, lovey. This is not just about smashing out readings and readings and readings. It's here to help people. That's what I've always had a goal of doing. It's just like using my gift to help people. Whatever spirit gets me through to you guys and whatever else after that, So Rachel Hutchinson says, been having weird dreams last night, few nights, and keep wakening at 3 and 5 every night. So what I want you to do, Rachel, if you've got some, I don't know if you've got some pink salt or Celtic salt. So you get like, I don't know if I've got this little toothpicky thing here. So you get like, so much on the end of a spoon, put it into hot water, like just get maybe even a quarter of a spoon, whatever that is, 1/2 of a quarter. Don't even know if it's such a thing. And then put it into boiling hot water and then 20 minutes before, just let it cool down a little bit. 20 minutes before you go to bed, drink it, or even lie in bed and drink it like what I do. I do it every night. And I mix the Celtic salt, like 500 grams of Celtic salt with 500 grams of powdered, crushed format of the Himalayan. I mix them together because they've got about 83 minerals in them each. So you're getting a big load of all the minerals, okay? So that's really important for you. So then you'll hit your bloodstream, and then what will happen is you'll have a really dead sleep, like a really deep dead sleep. About 20 minutes later, you're just like, oh, rolling your eyes up, falling asleep. Okay, what else have we got here? Kathy Liga, good morning. I have an illness that keeps me wanting to hide from people. That's strange. That's a strange illness. I've never heard of an illness like that. What is that? Is that in the mind? Do you see what I can do? It makes you want to hide from people. Is that what's a kind of I don't feel like it's an illness. I feel like that's a like from childhood fear with the mind. Like there's a thing that you have from the memory of the mind. Is that correct, Kathy? I don't know. I just saw a frightened, very frightened little girl. Let's write this down. Frightened little girl. That's what I get. A really frightened little girl. And I know that it's like a phobia. It's not an illness, it's not a disease, it's a phobia. I don't know why, but I don't see you being very I see you like being very white, like a ghost, like you're very pale. No vitamin D in there at all. Do you, or does someone around you also like pluck the eyebrows? Like they've just pulled their eyebrows out. That's actually another phobia thing. Not a phobia, like a it's like a not a disease. It's like a mental health illness, but not a mental health illness. I don't even know how to explain it. But yeah, that's what I see with you. And I just feel like you're skinny. Like you need to get outdoors. You need to get outside. As much as you hate it, you're saying that keeps me from wanting to hide from people. Then go in your backyard or go to the window, open up the window, get used to opening up the sun to you. Okay, you need to get out in the backyard because I feel like you've got different issues going on with other things in your body because you're not getting enough grounding and not enough sunlight. Okay, you even got like itchy skin here. I don't know. I feel like I just want to scratch my face off. I feel like there's like zinc deficiency, everything, mine, magnesium. It's like you hold your back to get out of bed as well. That's what I'm seeing. No movement at all. It's really, really debilitating for you. I don't want to sound rude, but are you overweight? Large person. And I don't mean that in any disrespectful way at all. But I see like big black rings under the eyes. Is that you or who is that around you? Because this looks like panda face, like big black rings. And like skin issues, like the face, I feel like I'm really itchy. Like my neck. I don't know why, but why did I get the number 37? So 3 and 7 is 10. I also get the month of October, and I also get 1 or January. So January this year was quite tough for you. Okay, and I'm also getting October. So things have to change. Okay, so what you call it an illness, I call it a phobia. Anything like that is fixable. Okay, and I feel like there's a lot of zinc deficiency. There's a lot of essential mineral deficiencies, which can help you with this. And I also get the anxiety. Even if I'm saying something to you, it's like like pure anxiety from you. But I want you to start and do little steps at a time and get yourself to the window so that you can watch people's behavior. And I think that you're going to be fascinated in how people actually behave. Okay, and I want you to look at the out the window and just see where you can see the sunlight. And I want you to focus there and ask yourself, why am I like this? Why do I feel like this? What can I do to change myself or make myself better or take that's going to make me feel better? Because I don't want to be like this forever. I'm getting older. Everybody's getting older every year. Not one person stays the same age. I'm getting older. I need to live my life. Okay. Lots of things you can do, but it's all purely up to you, sweet. It's up to you to start changing the way your mindset is, because your mindset is so important. Once you change here, the rest will flow with the body. Okay, and it's purely up to you. It's not up to anybody else that can change anything for you guys. Nobody can make anybody happy, people. Okay, so if you're on this planet and you're always doomed and gloomed and whatever, I'm not talking about you there, Kathy, I'm talking about general. If you're always sad and you're always looking for a pity party and you're always this and always that, it's not on. You have to make yourself happy. You can't just wait for someone to come along and replace the loneliness. You can't just wait for someone to come along and replace the happiness that you had before. It's up to you, or fix your health. No one's going to fix your health. It's all up to you guys. You've got to do it yourself. So I'm being a bit tough, but I know when to kick the butt, and I know when to pull back the reins as well, so yeah, that's right, Alison. She says, good words of advice. I need to apply that at work, ignoring people at work. 100%. Just head up, do your job, get your pay, go home, see you later. Boom, boom. Thank you very much. Yeah, it is. So Kaz Hunkin, she says, Lesley, could you please help me with my dog's is she mean eczema? She's my everything. She keeps getting small lumps on her. Vet says normal for dogs. I'm not happy with them. What's causing them, please, and want to stop? Is she an old dog, Kaz? Because Bob gets it as well, and that's normal for older dogs. Because that's what my vet said too. So Bob had a lump on the back of his neck and then it popped and then it was fine. So yeah, it's like little cysts. That's what they get, and they can't help it. It's just an old age cyst, and they get all these little bubbles all over them. So not like he's full of bubbles, but he's cute. But just yeah, it's not gonna hurt her. It doesn't hurt them. Okay, let's keep going. Simonetta, Leslie's our angel on earth. Thank you, lovey. How are you? No, Vanessa Gilbert. Hi, Leslie. Watching from Happy Hastings in Victoria, Australia. Ah, so Rachel Hutchinson. Sure, I do give pink salt. Yes, gave pink salt. Yes. So, who was the person that was having the trouble sleeping? Who was the person, Ellie, that was having the trouble sleeping? Which one was it? Was it Rachel Hutchinson? Who was the person that was having the problem sleeping here? Where is it? Alison Lett said, yes, I agree what you said about my kids. The three of us are stubborn also. I'm trying to live my life and move on. 100%, lovey. You can't wait for these children. You just have to let them live their life. It's part of their spiritual journey, lovey. Oh, thank you, Annette Clark Nicholson. Thank you so much. I'm using your pen. She bought it for my birthday. She sent me all these pens. Look, that's another color. Lesley Spaliviero. How cool is that with a butterfly? And I've got the whole lot here. In here, I've got all these Lesley Spaliviero pens. Look at them. Just in case I run out. Look, now this is a beautiful color. So who was that person, Ellie? Do we know?
Rachel Hutchinson says, wake up, yeah, so it could be her.
I think it was her. Far out. Do we have any other validations there, Ellie?
Yep, I've got Kathy Leager. She said no health, bad breath, being humiliated, being through testing, had many tests done, but they couldn't find anything. But yes, I have been told by many. I'm a little overweight. Yes, I have big black rings. Yes, I break out in hives, and yes, I have anxiety.
Yeah, that's why. 100% Kathy. So Kathy, let me go back to her before I talk about this other one. So was it her? I can't remember who it was now. Who was it? Harvey, can you help me? Was it which one was it? Was it Kathy or Rachel that had the issues with sleeping? I think it was Rachel. I need to know because I want to say something about it. Where was I up to? Where we go? Ba, ba, ba. Oh, Julie Simone, I'm going through an extremely tough time at the moment, and I truly don't know if I have the strength to get through. Yes, you do. You need to contact me, Julie. I want you to send me a private message on Psychics on Radio, Angels on Air, please. You can get through, love. I want you to send me a message now. I want you to send me a message now, Julie, okay? I'm going to write back to you tonight. Rachel Hutchinson says, we'll give it and let you know. We'll give it a go. Which one was it? Oh God, I wish I could remember. So she's the one with the pink salt. Is that right? Who was the one that was having the sleep problems? God, wish I could bloody remember. Helen Mansell. Here it is. Oh, beautiful, Helen Mansell. I just got your video. I'm gonna watch it after the show. Thank you. Can't wait. Can't wait. Thank you. Love all that stuff. She says, I sent you a Messenger Sam's hip hop routine from the World Championships last year. Go figure. I love it. I can't wait to watch it, actually. Okay. Kathy Liga, been through testing, have had many tests done, but they find nothing. But I have been told by many. By many what? What have you been told, love? Okay, Harvey, she's just sent me something. 1 second. I think it was Rachel. However, it is both will benefit. Yeah. Thank you. So Rachel, sorry, Ellie, did she say something? No, I thought I heard something. Rachel, can you send me your postal address so I can send you out this gift that I got for my birthday? But it came from Donna Brooks. She's gifting these beautiful little salt things. It's a beautiful little salt thing. Okay, it comes in this, and I'm going to send it to you. Okay, to help you sleep. So this is what it is: Celtic and Himalayan salt. Okay, so you open it up, right? And it's really cute. This is what I take. This is both of them. And these are the difference in both the salts. So she's got a little tiny little spoon in it, really cutie pie spoon. She's got some, hang on. There you go. She's got some instructions in there as well. Handcrafted with love. It's got 84 plus vital trace minerals. Yep. So what you need, and this is what it looks like, okay? So the pink one is the Himalayan, this one here, and this is the Celtic here. And look at the little face in it. Can you see the little face in that? Look at that face. Look, eye, and mouth, and then the round head. And it looks like a figure of a body. Look, isn't it cute? So there you go. You see things in things like this as well, like faces and stuff. So I'm going to send that to you, Rachel. So send me your postal address. And she's handmade it. Like, look at it. It's beautiful. Real cute. You only need that tiny little spoon. You just need that much in the hot water, boiling water, and then let it dissolve, stir it up, let it dissolve, and then drink it. Okay, so you only need so much in the bottom of the cup. I want to send that to you. So send me your address. Okay. Okay, Kathy. Was Kathy the person? So did she say it was her breath or something? Was it, Ellie? Is that what she said?
She said, not health, bad breath, being humiliated.
Kathy, have you had your teeth like flossed between your teeth? Because I know that when people get stuff, when they get food flossing and they don't floss and they get food. So with your teeth, right, you've got like, these are your teeth, okay? So, and this is your tongue here. And this is your bloodstream, okay? So this is your bloodstream. So when you eat food, you put the food in your mouth, a little bit of an anatomy lecture here. You put the food in your mouth, you eat, chew, right? You chew it up. If you don't chew it up properly, half the stuff goes down your stomach and you don't get all those nutrients into that bloodstream, because when you chew food, you've got like the nutrients from the chewing coming through the teeth, through the gums. This is your gums part here, and it goes through into the bloodstream. Okay, so when you're not chewing properly, or when you're not absorbing food or iron or anything like that, is because you're not chewing for long enough, or you're not getting that saliva and that nutrients from that food hitting the bloodstream. They're not going through the teeth, like the split in the teeth, like the middle bit. So the gums. So if your gums are full of rubbish and you don't floss your teeth and your breath stinks, that's because it's full of rubbish. It's full of bacteria, and that's what makes people sick as well. So you've always got to flush your teeth. I always get my teeth cleaned. Always. I've always got a tooth. I'm like a real old Italian. I've always got a toothpick picking something out, because I don't like anything stuck between my teeth. I get them cleaned all the time at the dentist. Dentist laughs at me and go, "Lesley, your teeth are so perfect." I go, "Thank you." But that'll help. So get whatever it is in your mouth, go and get them properly cleaned at the dentist first, and then floss, and you'll see a massive difference, and then you won't have an issue with it. And then your system, your body will actually start to absorb that food through to that bloodstream, so that you can actually absorb that into your system, and it'll make you feel better. Okay, so anxiety comes from, Kathy, what do you call, a deficiency in magnesium. So please top up your magnesium. And I've been looking at what's it called, colloidal copper. I'm starting to do research, because I do research every single day. There's not one thing that I don't research on in this world, especially with the human body. Colloidal copper can also, when you take that, if you've got grey hair, can also help with that, can help with sagging skin, can help with a lot of things, okay? Like liver issues, you name it, a lot of stuff. So that's it. Hair pulling disorder, Les. That's it. 100%. Tracy Gibbon, is called trichotillomania. Trichotillomania, the hair pulling disorder. I knew somebody that had, actually two people. Two of my clients had, like, where they just would pluck their eyebrows out. They pluck their hair out. They just keep plucking their hair out and their eyebrows. They had no eyebrows because it's part of a disorder. They couldn't help it. Yeah, hang on a second. We'll go back a bit. Yeah, exactly, Harvey. She says, yeah, her dog's got little warts as well. I believe it's an age thing. 100%. Bella has at least 14. Vets are not concerned. Bella is almost 9 years old. Yeah. Esme is only 5. There must be a reason. Yeah, I feel like sometimes it could be diet as well, but I don't think so. I think it's just like in the system. Yeah. Depends on the kind of lump. If it's a cyst, Kaz, it's nothing to worry about. But if it's a fatty lump, it's nothing to worry about. But if it's a cancerous tumor, that's something to worry about. Okay. Yeah. Kaz, you need to keep looking for some answer. And you know what I've done with my dog is I've changed over his diet lately. I like my dog Bob, he loves his food. Doesn't matter how sick, doesn't matter how whatever he is feeling, he loves his food. So that's why I know he's always okay. More like warts, spots, but they don't go. Yeah. Yeah. I don't know if the crystals will help, but I feel like I feel like you can try what's it called? Oh, I'd have to think about it. What's this bloody thing? Not like, like when if we have a skin issue, right? Anything to do with your skin, anything that's no good for your skin, if you have an issue with your skin or itchiness or psoriasis or eczema or anything, it's usually a deficiency that you're not getting, okay, which is like a zinc deficiency, because zinc is the one that cures the skin, right? It's the best thing for the skin. So, but I don't know for pets, but I know that there's some natural remedies that you can do, because it might be a diet thing that the body doesn't like. Does that make sense? Even though they eat the food and they like to eat it, but the body doesn't like it. So look at the different diet. And I've gone with Bob. I've gone to and I can't remember the name of it now, a natural diet for him. Okay, so his diet is a lot different for the last 4 or 5 months than it is for the last 10 years, because he's always had the proper food. He's always had like science diet, the veterinary food. But this time I changed away from the veterinary food because he was just behaving a bit weird. And then now I've gone to all natural, and he's just so much better. All natural. It's like it's organic. If you want me to go down and get a packet, I can go down and grab one. Just let me know. Or just send me a private message, and I'll message you a photo of it. They're just fatty lumps. That's what I was saying. He had two removed because they were in uncomfortable places. He's really healthy. He also sleeps with amethyst and clear quartz under his bed. You could try this to always keep him healed and safe. That's beautiful. Yeah. Anita Singh, she says, good night, beautiful people, and have a fantastic day. Thank you, Leslie and Spirit, for an amazing gift. You're welcome. Okay, Donna Brooks, may I ask which of the Claires I am? Donna Brooks, is that the one? Where's this thing? Yeah, so Donna Brooks. Ah, beautiful. Yeah, that's beautiful. I'm just reading your little message, Donna Brooks. But Donna Brooks, I want to give Rachel Hutchinson one of your gifts. I'm going to send her one of your gifts, okay, Donna? So Donna Brooks sent me 3 of those, and I'm going to send one as a random act of kindness from me to Donna Brooks, okay? She says, and Donna Brooks says, may I ask which of the Claires I am dealing with when I look at and speak about a photo and that person randomly contacts me that day? That's psychic, or that's actually beg your pardon, that is mediumship, lovey. It's not a Claire, it's mediumship. Problem is, I don't think it's a good friendship to rekindle. That's okay. You don't have to. You just send it off. Just go, I acknowledge you. Thank you for coming here, but I'm not ready for this right now. See you later. That's as simple as it gets. Yeah. Okay. Beautiful, Rachel. She says, I could take that advice in work as well. Oh, it's cute. Julie Senior says, "You're an inspiration, honey. You're so right about being positive and strong in the mind. I need to apply this to myself." Yes. Um, Julie, have you seen The Secret full movie? I want you to watch it, okay? I really need you to watch it. Because I feel like you just every couple of weeks you pop your head up, but I feel like you're just spiraling down. So we got to lift you up. Yeah. So Rachel Hutchison, yeah, it's her. It's her that wakes up. So the salts will help you have a really, really deep sleep. So send me your postal address. I've got another one I've got to send off tomorrow as well. So please send that through to me and I'll send you a beautiful random act of kindness gift that Donna Brooks sent me. And they're crystal, there's salts, and she's handmade everything with love. So beautiful. And I'm sending it with love. Lovely pen. Yes, beautiful pen, huh? Very cool. Susan McDonald, I appreciate your teaching. Is there anything from spirit that could kick me in the butt? You are an angel here on earth. Thank you. What could kick you in the butt? Yes, patience. And I feel like, Susan, that it's time for change for you as well. I'm getting the 5 numbers. It's funny because Spirit now, he knows that I know that the 5 555 numbers are change, but he'll show me 555. He doesn't show me, like, if he wants me to talk about change with someone, he shows me the 555 numbers. He doesn't just show me 5 for May, but I do get 5 for May. Also, I feel like May, so this is April, so you got like 2 more weeks until the beginning of May. So in 3 to 4 weeks' time, things are going to change for you as well. Okay, so good things coming up. And I do feel like there's time for change with your health as well, lovey. Okay, so they're saying to me that it's not the you, if that makes sense. I feel like that you feel like you're cluggy and that you don't move enough. So I want you to start moving as well. I'm getting 16 for you as well, 17 in July. So I'm also getting left ankle pain as well. So who, if it's not you, but who had the pain around the left ankle and who's also got itchy skin as well? Right side, itchy skin, face, or right side of the face. Something's not like someone's had a bump there or some injury there. But my left ankle is very painful. Anxiety, lots of anxiety around you as well. And who's the male that had the issues going to the bathroom? I feel like this was a father figure or a grandfather. I'm also getting 17 around you. 1 and 7 is 8, and the month of August. So lots of things coming up between July and August. So brace yourself, okay? Keep your chin up. Keep your chin right up, they're saying to me. Not just from there to there, but right up. Stand up straight. Stand up for yourself. That's what I'm hearing. It's okay to be shy and timid sometimes, but it's time for you to plant both feet on the ground and get grounded as well. Yeah. So Danny Jella Jovanik, she says, I have a lot of issues with my skin. Can you please help? Yes. So I said this the other night. I said the other night that I would show people my skin thing, but I get my cream and they're giving me like itchy. I'm getting on my right hand. I feel like you've got like psoriasis or something like that, or eczema or something like that, because I feel really, really itchy on my skin, like really, really itchy on my hand, on my right hand. But the thing with the skin is zinc. If you have a rash, if you have what do you call it? Like pimples or blackheads or whatever, or like blotches or whatever the case may be, you need to have zinc, and also you need to have a neutral like cleanser. I'll go and get my stuff. 1 second. I'll show you. Now, I'm not the best person to give advice for skin because I'm not a skin therapist, but I know my skin well enough to know what I need to use. So, this is my cleanser. It's the cheapest cleanser on earth. This is my skin specialist giving me this cleanser. Okay, that's what it is. And it's about 20, that's huge. It's 1 liter, lasts me for a year, lasts me forever. But this stuff here is amazing because it's got nothing in there that can hurt my skin. So I don't know if you can see my skin. I hardly have anything wrong with it because, and when I was sick with the cancer, I had severe problems with my skin because my skin was flushing from the cancer. So I had a lot of issues. But that cleanser is what my skin specialist gave me after I was sick with the cancer because I can't wear any foundation. I can't wear any like makeup. I just wear mascara. That's it. I wear all this stuff here, but that's what I wear is just mascara. So my first thing that I put on is the hyaluronic acid. Okay, this is just L'Oreal hyaluronic acid. I buy it from Woolies. Best stuff ever. Even though I used to spend so much money on like Estee Lauder. I used to spend it on like these little tiny little tub bottles. I used to spend like $150. I was crazy when I was younger. I didn't know any better, and I use this stuff first. So I use this on my eyes as well, the whole lot, just go all over, and whatever's left over, I put on my hands. Okay, so I always put on my hands. Then sometimes I'll put depends how I'm feeling is I'll put the L'Oreal, and these are not very expensive. I'll put, and they last for about 6 months. I put the vitamin C. So that's the other one. Okay, this is from Woolies as well. This is a serum. So L'Oreal serum. Okay, and doesn't really say anything on the back. It's just 100%. What does that say? Just says 12% active vitamin C. Okay, it's the best stuff. So, and whatever's left over, like I said, I put on my hands. But I don't put that one close to the eyes because what it'll do is it'll seep into the eyes and then it burns your eyes out. It's bad. Sometimes what I'll do as well is I'll put this one here, which is just like a eye thing, just around the eyes, but I don't, it's a hyaluronic acid as well. It's, they call it a filler, but I don't believe it does anything like that. I hardly use it because I believe that it burns my eyes. And then I use this one here. This is what my other skin specialist, the naturopath, gave me. It's called R cream. Okay, and that's what it is. And it's handmade. It's made by Dr. I don't know what you can see on there. I can't even see it. Okay, so that's the ingredients, if you can see that. Okay, so it's got zinc in there, it's got everything, and that's all I use. I do not use nothing else. I do not use and this cream here is amazing. It's beautiful. You got to get a like a cotton bud, and you just mix it up because it gets all the oil to the top because it's got natural oils in it, and that's what it looks like. And I just use a little bit, and I put it all over my face, my neck, the rest on my hands, on the back of my hands. That's what it looks like. I don't know if you can see that. Beautiful cream, and it's just amazing. So that's what I use, and I put it in my eyes, around my everywhere, and I rub it in. That's it. I don't use nothing, no foundation, nothing. So if you want to have good skin, you don't clog it up. So then I'll take that off at night, and I'll just put the hyaluronic acid back on with the vitamin C after I've taken it off. Oh, thank you, Jim Tim. Your hair looks nice up, very pretty. Thank you. Yeah, Rachel Hutchison, that was you. So try the zinc, Daniela, and also this one here. So this is, if you want beautiful glowing skin, other than the topical stuff, you can take this internally. And this is another good brand, which is Astraxanthin. Okay, so that's to have glowing skin. Okay. And this is from, like, they say it's from microalgae. But this astaxanthin is the main chemical in what's it called? Salmon. That's the bark. Okay. So astaxanthin, if you don't want to have that, you just eat salmon, like wild salmon. That's all you need to do is eat salmon, because astaxanthin is a natural chemical in salmon, and it makes your skin glow. If you want to go to a function and you don't want to like wear a lot of makeup, or if you don't want to put like, I learned about that. Let me tell you, I learned about salmon from Dr. Pericone. Right, he's the guy that wrote the book on skin. I read that book when I was about, oh my god, about 25, I think, and that's where I got the salmon from. And I've always eaten salmon from then. And I read about his book, and he said that if anybody wants to get married or something, because he was a like a what do you call it, plastic surgeon, and he had all these people coming to him all the time, these ladies coming to him all the time to to get a facelift before they got married, or to get a facelift for this or that. And what he was saying was, he goes, no, you don't need to do that. You don't need a facelift. And they're going, why? Yes, I do. Yes, I do. He goes, no, I'm going to give you this recipe, which was salmon, all these dark colored antioxidant vegetables, which is like your eggplants and your capsicums and stuff like that, and anything that's dark in color. And he was giving them recipe and meal plans for the salmon included. And they'd have salmon, 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 especially the wild salmon, because it's better than the Atlantic salmon. And he was getting them to eat that a couple of weeks before their wedding when they had to get married, and sure as ever their skin was glowing. So that's how I remember it. So there you go, guys. Trick of the trade. Thank you, Hawk-eyed Rick. He says, what a lovely gesture. Rachel, a private message to you. What doesn't help is last few weeks been a bit rough, one thing after the other, work, health. Yeah, 100%. It all catches up there, Rachel. Never mind, you're on the right track. You're on the right page. You're on the right track now. Oh, oh wow. Nicole Sten, that's no good. She's my baby 6-year-old just got out of hospital yesterday. He was very sick, and I was in hospital to Easter Day, chest pain in the arm, pain. Looks like I was having a heart attack to the hospital people. That's no good, love. Um, so with your son too, I want you to top up for yourself as well. I want you to top up magnesium for your heart. Okay, get that magnesium into you. So have it like the powder form, not the tablet form. I want you to take the powder form so it hits that bloodstream. Swish it around in your mouth. Remember, I was just talking about the teeth and how everything goes through to your bloodstream. I want you to have swishing it around in your mouth and then swallowing it. Okay, so that's magnesium at night before you go to bed. And careful, don't have too much, because it might make you give you the runs. You'll know when you're having too much because it'll give you the runs, but you can back off a bit, okay? And for both of you as well, I want you to have some vitamin D, at least for your son, to get him up to, like, his D's up, is at least 4,000 IU a day. International units, IU. Everybody should be having around 4,000 to 5,000 IUs a day, just maintenance, guys. If you're sick, or you do get sick after that with the flu or anything like that, you top it up to about 10,000 IU until you feel better, which is a couple of days, so probably only 2 days. And your body will have this big dose of vitamin D, especially D3, and it will start to behave itself. Okay, so lots of love to you there, Nicole. You've been with me for a long time as well. Okay. Yeah. Yeah. That's it. Yeah. Okay. Things falling off the wall. So Hawkeye Rick says, thank you, I'll look it up. Plus today I think there's a ghost, things falling off the wall. Things falling off the wall, Rachel Hutchison says. Look what up. Yeah. Things falling off the wall. Yeah, get rid of them out of your house. That's what I was saying earlier. That oh, okay. Yeah, Kathy, I understand you're talking about your illnesses, your horrible breath. Many people come out loud in public place and tell me I've had testing and my teeth checked, upper and lower GI and sinuses checked, and camera looked at yeah, they can't see anything. I don't feel like they're going to find anything. I feel like this is either something in your system, in your bloodstream. Okay, something that you're eating that's firing off that taste. And for the life of me, I only just saw a video on stuff like this about 3 or 4 weeks ago, and I don't know where I saw it because I research every day, but I don't know where I saw it. So it'll come back up again. Go to Dr. Berg on YouTube. I've been with him for years. He's very knowledgeable, so go to him because it could be something as simple as a potassium or nitrogen or something like that deficiency, So, um, or something not right, like too much of something in your system that's triggering that off. Okay, I don't feel like you're going to find anything physical. If you've done everything, you clean the teeth, you've done everything, you brushed it, and everything like that, then you need to look at the bloodstream or what's being fed into the body. Okay. 100% you need to look at that, sweetie. Okay. I don't feel you're so self conscious about it. I feel really sorry for you. Um, Colloidal silver, Kaz. I'm going to look that one up as well because I've heard of that one as well. I've only just started looking at the copper. Yeah, I've only just started looking at that, love. Okay. Oh, we're nearly done here. We got any more validations there, Ellie, before we go?
No, I don't think so. No.
You're welcome, Donna Brooks. No, Kaz said, thank you for all the advice about my dog. Really appreciate it. She's my everything and I just worry about her. So when you're worrying about her, worry about good things about her. Don't think about how bad they are and they'll go away. It's like, like warts. We had this thing years ago where we just, do some little kid ritual stuff and think about your wart going and then it will go. And it did go. I was so weird. Helen Russell, yes, the food nowadays, pets are dying younger. Also, flea meds are the blame too. Yeah. Well, see, my pets don't really go outside unless they're with me. So yeah, try Kaz the natural food. Yeah, beautiful, Donna. She says, I'm so humbled to share my crafts. It's beautiful. Yes, Julie Simone, you need to go watch the Secret full movie. Send me a private message. I'll send it to you, please. You need that. Oh, that's right. I think I'm going to go downstairs and watch that Dare to Dream movie now. Who wrote that? Amy, yes. Yes, I'm going to go watch it. I'm going to go downstairs and watch it. I'm just going forward there early and I think I'm going to stop. Okay, we'll be back tomorrow night, guys. So, oh, thank you, Julie. She says, you don't need makeup, honey. You're absolutely beautiful. Thank you. Hawkeye Rick, acid? No, I love good serum. Yeah, so my skin specialist spoke to me Kaz, you have a Woolworths? Yes, we don't have Woolworths. So anything like that, Kaz. So anything with your skin, if you can get that online, get that online. It is for any skin and it's for gentle. So I can't have anything that's really, since I had the cancer, I can't have anything that's too strong for my skin. I can't wear block out or anything like that. If I wear block out, I have to wear it for about 3 or 4 hours and I start to itch. I come up red because I'm very sensitive after I had the cancer. Yeah, well, you can have skin like mine, Amy. It's not that hard. Emu oil stimulates the skin to reduce the appearances of skin wrinkles and rejuvenate aging or sun-damaged skin. That's from Julie Gibson. This cream here is from my skin naturopath. So that one there is from the naturopath. Dr. something. I can't even see the name on that. What does that say, Ellie? Dr. what? Can you see it?
Dr. Can't read it.
I can't read it either. They did it too small. Makello, something like that. All right, guys. So, no, not took any though. Yeah, Rachel Hutchinson, get the vitamin D new. Yeah, good on you, Bev. She takes 6,000 IU a day every morning. It's best. Yeah. Oh wow. So Nicole Stan, if your 6-year-old had the pneumonia and could not breathe properly, definitely deficient in zinc as well. So top up the zinc, lovey, please. You're welcome, Donna Brooks. I just want to just say good night now. So we've got a beautiful prayer from Miss Harvey, Dr. Michael Michello. Thanks, Tanya. I think that's what the name of the doctor is that she could see on there. So here we go. Here's a beautiful prayer. So looking for spirit to come through. We all come searching and what for? Hoping and praying that we find our slot. We all look for answers and we have questions too. Only to so many will spirit come through. Spirit comes through on its own special terms. So if not tonight, maybe tomorrow it will be your turn. No matter how hard you type, spirit will only come through at its own delight. Leslie doesn't decide what or who will come through. So please don't take it personal. It's not about you. Love it. Spirit will come through as it feels it must. On this, you can be certain. Hold on to your trust. You may need your answer right now, here today, but it's up to spirit if they have something to say. So try to be patient, gentle, loving, and kind. You may hear your name next, is what you will find. Tomorrow will herald a brand new day for you. Hold on to your faith as you pray for your loved ones to come through. Love and light, everybody, and good night. Thank you, Harvey. That was fantastic. Good night, everybody, and we'll see you tomorrow night on a live 90.5 FM. Bye.